Hi guys, I'm working on this little Yamaha generator, 1000 watt. It's cute. The fuel does flow. The customer brought it in to me because this is the fuel switch. It's connected to this lever at the front. And he said it was leaking out of here, but I don't see any leaks. But it wouldn't start. So I started looking at the carburetor, and then I saw some goo, right? You know how I feel about goo on carburetors. So this has been worked on once before. You can, right in there you can even see it. And right, I can't get the bowl off. I've taken the bowl nut off here, and I still can't get the bowl off. I think it's been cemented back in there. And all I got to do is get this bowl off to see what kind of, if any of this goo has been sucked into the emulsion tube. So I'll be back in a couple seconds when I get this bowl off, if and when I get the bowl off. Okay, there is the intake manifold behind the carburetor, right? And there's goo in there. Sorry guys, I'm wobbling all over the place because I just jammed this little screwdriver into my palm. But yeah, so I want to get this carburetor apart, but will it survive the extraction? So I'll be back in a bit. It should just pull off of there, guys. There it is. Oh. Okay. Well, let's just find out if there's any goobers inside here. I've said this before, that's just cruel and unusual punishment, eh? Well, that's good. Small pliers. We might not be able to pull these out because these Mikunis sometimes are set. Oh, there you go, that's good. I have to put this back in here. I'm actually not a fan of Mikuni carburetors. I've had more trouble with them. Good, okay. They're probably good carburetors. It's just the stuff that you get tends to sit around, eh? There's the emulsion tube. Okay. Now, we have a look. Looks okay. I just got to get that jet out of there, or that needle. Carburetor cleaner. Yes, I should have gloves on. There it is. Okay guys, I know we need more light. Let's turn on the spotlight. I've never seen a needle that dirty before. It's full of that goo from the spray, eh? Or the gasket maker. Okay. Now let's just see if we can clean this. Okay, now we're going to clean this guy. Mikunis have a lot of jets in them. Yeah, I think we're going to make it. And we're going to see if we can get that needle cleaned up a little bit better. I'm going to use a little steel wool on it, not in the tray. I have been using steel wool more and more and more. Now the little wire, am I going to be able to suspend that? There. Yes, that's going to work. So now I just want to clean it up, and I don't know if there is rubber on this. I've never done one of these this small before. I really want to clean it up. The carburetor will probably be okay except for this goo. You can tell I'm not happy about the goo. Look at that. We need a drill bit. I'm very tempted to take this little needle and clean it up on the wire brush, but gosh, that's kind of dangerous. I might have to just leave it for tonight and come back later on. I just keep getting more and more crap out of there, eh? Look at that. Okay guys, I'm just working on this little carburetor here. I just put the float back in with the emulsion tube, and I'm going to blow it. I can actually do this pretty hard, and if we'll hear it leak if it does leak on the needle and seat right in there. So this is actually upside down. The carburetor sits like that, and then the gas fills up and shuts off. Just okay. And then upside down. That's all we need to know. Now I'm just going to put this carburetor back into the machine, and we're going to see if we have liftoff. It's not worth paying $200 for a new Mikuni carburetor on this one, and I didn't find any, what do you call it? I didn't find any aftermarket carburetors. Mikuni's got the market tied up pretty good. They'd use them on John Deere's too, right? Okay, we're going to give this a test now, guys. Okay, let's do this. Turn it on. We'll start it up and I'll show you what's going on. So what's going in is there's still a bit of a problem with this carburetor, but a new one is $200 because it's a Mikuni, not a Tecumseh. Alright guys, I'm still fighting with this little carburetor, but it actually runs good, but it's running too lean. So I am going to ream out the jets just a tiny bit. I know, I'm crazy. I'm going to use these. First find out the one that's the right size. Nope, pretty small. So bigger than that. These are tip cleaners for welders, eh? I'm going to go up one more. This has got to make a difference. This is the one. Good. Now, let's just do this one. We'll start on the end again with the little one. And then we'll do these little guys off to the side. I have no idea whether I'm going to make this any better or worse. It's hard to do with these rubber gloves on, eh? Okay, I just might want to work on this one a tiny bit more. Anyway, alright guys, this is it. I've got the choke on, gas is turned on, and I reamed out the jets to see if it'll stop surging on idle. So here we go. Are you ready? Oh, we'll let it run for a little while. This is maximum load. Okay, one last pull before we call it a day. I also had to build new gaskets because these ones had been, they were like this when I took them off. You guys have got that? The light's shining in your eyes. Sorry. Just a little. Oh, bright light. Yeah, that's my new spot for focus. So anyway, thanks for watching this one, guys.